Hi, my name is Kelly and I'm a volunteer with Appalachian Wildlife Refuge. We'd love for you to follow us on all of our social media platforms for videos and updates about animals in our care at our facility in North Carolina. I'm also a second grade teacher doing the online learning to my second grade scholars, and so my dining room has become my classroom, and this is one of the places that we focus on for our lessons. And I thought, why not start doing some woodland animal read-alouds for Appalachian Wildlife Refuge to add to your read-alouds each evening. And the great thing about these stories is that although they're fiction and we have animal characters in them, they teach us some lessons about friendship and problem solving and making compromises. So today's story is Bedtime in the Forest, and it's got some squirrels and an owl family, and they have to make some decisions on what to do. Please be sure to watch at the end of the story today to hear the answer to last week's Tuesday Tales Trivia and to this week's Tuesday Tales Trivia question. So this is Bedtime in the Forest. Time to get up, Mama Squirrel called to her children, just like she did every morning. Mick sat up in his bed and rubbed his eyes. I'm still sleepy, said Mac, and he rolled over and curled back up. Why do we always have to get up in the morning, said Molly, yawning. Because I said so, said Mama. Good squirrel children sleep at night and get up in the morning. Sounds familiar, right? The sun was already high in the sky. What a beautiful day to play in the treetops, said Mama. Yes, the children agreed. The children were hopping through the trees when they happened onto an owl family. Look, cried Mick. The owls are still sleeping. They must not have been very good children, said Molly. Get up, called Mac. Come out and play with us. Shh, said Mother Owl. Owls sleep during the day. Come back at night if you want to play. We saw some owls in the daytime, Mac told Mama and Papa that night. They don't get up until the nighttime, said Molly. Can we go play with them after supper, asked Mac. No, said Mama. After supper, it's your bedtime. You can play again tomorrow, said Papa. Good night, said Mama. Sleep tight. And she went back downstairs. Are you sleepy? Mick whispered. Not a bit, whispered Mac. Let's go see the owls, whispered Molly. Yes, let's go. Do you already see the problem that's going to be happening? Are they supposed to be out of bed? Quietly, the children hopped out their bedroom window and headed for the owl hole. The bright moon lit their way. It's almost as light as day, said Molly. It's nice being outside at night, said Mac. Hi, said Molly. We've come to play with you. Soon the owl and the squirrel children were great friends. Wow, said Mick, this is fun. I want to try the rope swing too, said Molly. Yeah, me too, said Mac. But before very long, the squirrel children got very tired and they fell asleep. What's wrong? The owls wondered. Why are you sleeping? It's night. Time to play. The owls were disappointed. Luckily, Father Squirrel was out looking for his children. Oh, there you are, he said. Wake up, you naughty little squirrels. It's time to go home to bed. Oh my, said Mama. Where have you been all this time? They were playing with the owls, said Papa, just as we thought. The next morning, the children were late for breakfast. "You must not go out to play at night again," said Mama. "No," said Mick, "we won't do that again. The owls are wide awake at night," said Mac, "but we got so sleepy." "Good squirrel children sleep at night," said Molly. "What are you making?" asked Mama. "A mailbox for our friend the owl," said Mick. "We miss them," said Mac. "We can't play with them at night, so we'll write letters to them in the daytime," said Molly. "What a good idea," said Mama. "Shh," said Mac. "The owls are sleeping. They'll find our letter tonight," Mick whispered. "And tomorrow we'll get a letter back from them," whispered Molly. What a great story. They had to make a compromise. They had to figure out what to do. They wanted to still be friends with them, but they had to make the compromise, and what a great solution. So if we're thinking about our Tuesday Tales trivia, last week our question was, what is the most common mistake that people make when they find an injured or orphaned wild animal? And the answer is that we try to feed it. We shouldn't offer it any food or drink. We're going to call a wildlife rehabilitator right away for help to ask us what to do. Today's Tuesday Tales trivia is specific to the facility. How many loads of laundry does Appalachian Wildlife Refuge do on an average day? There's a lot of laundry that happens, and put your guesses below in the comments for how many loads of laundry does Appalachian Wildlife Refuge do each day. Thank you. Put your comments below, and we'll see you next Tuesday.